Alright, welcome back to some more OneShot. So, without further ado, let us continue the game. Luke? I had another dream. Also, my mouse is freaking the hell out. It's what the heck is it doing? Why is it doing that? Okay, yep, okay, it's fixed. See, don't know why. My recording program I shut it down and started it back up, and now it's working again, or it was working, the recording program was working, the frickin' mouse was freaking the hell out, and I didn't want it to frickin' crash my computer for some reason. I mean, I'm looking at the usage of the GPU, and it's only at 36% right now, so what the hell. Mama was there. Did you see her? Yep. She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. Because people always get their favorite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. Huh? Well, I know some people might disagree with that. The funny thing is that, well, technically, maybe not on my birthday, except for this year. This year it was on my birthday, but I usually go to my favorite, one of my favorite restaurants for my birthday, so, yeah, and the cool thing about that is, the reason why we don't usually, or sometimes don't go on my birthday, is because it's for a special for Father's Day, but sometimes it happens to happen during my birthday. And the special, pretty much it's, the place is called Melting Pot, and, they serve 4 different courses. I'm not much of a salad person, but, they serve cheese fondue with your side of dips, or things that you can dip with, and they have many different kinds that you choose from. We usually go with they call it the Fiesta, which they dump in salsa in the cheese fondue, as well as some other salsa ingredients, and then put jalapenos in it, and I usually tell them leave the jalapenos out for me because I like my food a little more on the spicy side, while my mom is kinda not as much into the spicy stuff. So my favorite part, honestly, it used to be all you can eat cheese fondue and everything on the menu, that or everything, every serving, every part of the meal was all you can eat. But as of 2 or 3 years ago, they just started only doing the entree, which, if they did the freaking cheese, the cheese would not only be cheaper for them, but it would be in my opinion, the cheese is the best part of the meal because it's really freaking good. We usually order more of the cheese, where it's $8 per serving, and one serving is for one person, and we usually order we usually have 3 people with us, me, my mom, and dad. We usually get 4 or 5 servings because it's that good. But besides that, you got the cheese fondue, you got the salad, which that's $8 usually, as well, $8 to $10. Then you got the entree, which that's the all-you-can-eat thing these days, and you get chicken, shrimp, teriyaki steak, a sirloin steak, I believe it is, and something else. And you can get as much as that as you want, and that meal alone is $35 without any other of the other sides of it or whatever. And so you can keep that coming and coming and coming, and we usually get 3 portions of it at least, maybe even 4. And my favorite is the freaking teriyaki steak. Oh my god, it's so freaking sweet. They pretty much, I believe, just put teriyaki sauce on the steak, and then you cook it. And yeah, you cook your food. It takes 60 seconds for the shrimp, while everything else is about 1.5 to 2 minutes. But You use little dipping forks and you stab all the things, and you got 3 or 4 different forks you can stab with. So once they're done, you just yank them all out, put them on the plate, and they also come with dipping sauce. Really freaking good, but really expensive. But that's why I recommend going during the all-you-can-eat thing, which is only during summer, during Father's Day, and sometimes during Thanksgiving time. So, but after that, then the final thing, the 4th thing, is chocolate fondue, which small serving usually is $16, while a large serving is what they call it, is $32, and can dip, like, they have different kinds of chocolates. They even got a s'mores one, which they put something on the chocolate, and it's a flambe, where they put a match on it or something, or put a lighter on it, and then it, and that's really cool to look at, but that's only for the s'mores and maybe a couple other ones. But we usually, because my dad prefers the regular chocolate, we usually just go with the milk chocolate, like not the classics with peanut butter, which, ugh, that makes you too full too quick. But we do just go with the classic milk chocolate usually. And you have pound cake, cookies, Rice Krispie treats, what else? Strawberries, bananas, pineapple, and a few other things. I think brownie might be one. But if you still have chocolate left over, you can actually ask for more of that kind of stuff to get in front of you as well. So if you want more bananas, I usually like the bananas with the chocolate. That tastes so freaking good. But really fun experience. It usually takes like 3 hours for it, and if you want to try fondue, that is like the place to go to. Although we like it so much, I actually got my parents a fondue cooker that we use once in a while for the cheese, and that's just as good and really tastes really freaking good. I just love the cheese fondue. But enough about that. That's pretty much what we do on my birthday every year, and it's really fun and really good. Especially with that all-you-can-eat entree. Wish it was the cheese still, too, but whatever. Used to be the cheese, the entree, the salad, surprisingly, and the chocolate. So, could understand why they stopped that, because probably lost a lot of money, but... I want the cheese, damn it! Give me cheese! Do you have a birthday too? Yeah, I just explained it all. Oh! Then, what's your favorite food? Is it pancakes? I actually explained all this. Wait, do you like pancakes? Yeah, I like pancakes. Me too! On my last birthday, I ate 10 of them! That is a lot of freaking pancakes. There's another drawing that can go with that I know Knight has drawn in the past. I was so full I didn't eat anything else that day. Pretty much what happens with Melting Pot too. My mama makes the best pancakes, although we usually don't eat all day because it opens at 5 and then are full for the rest of the night. And some of the neighbors make really good noodles. And, oh, one of our neighbors makes a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbors? Yeah, we got neighbors. Oh, do they share their food with you? I would actually say one of my neighbors now and then shares food. Like, they give me a birthday present and stuff like that. It's really thoughtful. So, yeah, I'll say yeah. I know most people probably say no because, yeah, but I'll say yeah. Ours do, too. Our neighbors and my mama take turns making food for the whole village each day. Everyone also takes turns doing chores and watching the little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore, though. I'm 8. I don't need to be watched. I'm old enough to help out. I miss everyone. I've been gone for a while now, haven't I? I wonder if they're worried about me. Ah, Speaking of helping out, we should probably go now. Poor... His file name is Plight. So, poor Plight the Lamplighter.
Oh, hey, welcome back. That sure took you a while, huh?
Oh, shoot! You've been waiting this whole time? At least we didn't frickin' stop the video and then, wait until, like, 30 or so minutes, or no, 24 hours later. And holding the door open?
Well, I, didn't want to be rude.
I'm sorry, I should have told you to go on ahead. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it.
What's done is done. Time loss. Time can't get back, but
Since you apologized, it's all cool. Sure is taking a while. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm stuck in an elevator with the Messiah and also literally God himself. This is awkward.
Oh, maybe we can chat to pass the time then?
You heard me? I mean, sure,
Alright, look, Luke. Should I resume awkward silence? If I really wanted to, I might do that on a different playthrough or something just to be freaking hilarious, but and just add it in as a freaking hilarious thing, but we'll just ask about the stuff. So yeah, about your job. So what do you do at your job? You seem really busy.
I fix lights. Mostly. But now I also deliver and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need them.
High energy?
You know. The super concentrated glowy stuff that they had to process in the factories. It's what powers most of the city's stuff.
Oh!
We used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that. But lately a bunch of them have been breaking down. So, until they fix them, I'll just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long.
When will the robots get fixed?
I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. But they seem really concerned about something else lately.
Oh?
Never a good sign when even the smart folks aren't worried.
Alright, Luke, should I ask about this city? This city is very big.
It's smaller than it looks, actually. Just looks big from the sky area. Getting pretty crowded too, actually. First, there was the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glen folks are moving in too.
Oh?
It's just safer here. You know. I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff that we just saw, we get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently.
That's, like, kind of weird when you think about it. You have people moving from two different areas that, and they're moving to an area that's getting more problems. Like, problems that could, like, kill you.
I noticed. We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up, which is good since there isn't much solid land here in the first place.
Alright, Luke, should I ask about the library? Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there.
Oh yeah, that's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance, but I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit fine. You and Luke.
Now on the ground floor.
Anyway, it was nice meeting you.
Nico!
Right. See you around, kid. Take it easy. Gotta run now!
He seems in a hurry. I guess we should hurry too, Luke. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. So, if you want to know, this entire area right here was not in the original freeware version of the game, so you're getting, like, pretty much... I don't even remember if Lamplighter was in the original game or not, because I never played the original, but I just remember that the surface was actually not in the original game. But funny thing about this game, it actually still has files from the original game that are in the game's files, but they aren't used in the game, so just as a little Factopedia info. Beep boop. 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 Okay. You all right?
Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun?
Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages from everyone.
I know. But what do you think?
I think I should listen to Luke. After all, Luke has helped me get this far.
I will take your faith for an answer then.
What do you mean by that?
It means whatever you think it means.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now most people would go up there, but that ain't a good idea. I'll keep that nice and short and say not a good idea to go up there yet. Oh, hey there. You have a lot of fish! Yeah, I'm worried about them. Oh? I heard something about how the square particle stuff just took out a major pipeline. I guess I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. Nope, not looking forward to that water shortage. It's a big fish tank! Ah man, my freaking ear itches. Okay. Evening news! Evening news! Are you here to purchase a copy? No. Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids? Aren't you a kid? I'm a robot. Right. Okay. Oh. Maintenance is struggling to fix the major pipeline collapse in the north sector. Likelihood of imminent water shortage in the inner city is now 84.2%. I am not certain that it is evening. It's 2:48 in the morning. But my light sensors are not detecting daylight. I will assume it is evening. The library released several new books by the elusive author last week. The head librarian recommends them. The assistant librarian had no comment as he reportedly fled the scene sobbing. Eh? The receptionist had no comment either because the receptionist is a robot. Disturbance was detected from the ground access elevator on Main Street. However, the issue was quickly resolved itself before investigating could take place. Yeah, except for the fact that investigating took a while, so I'm surprised no investigation was done. Okay, I think we read everything. Oh, no. Strange sounds have been reported from the slums. Their source is unknown. These sounds have been described as faint bleeding by the area's residents. I am not certain that... Okay. One more. Okay. Pretty sure there might be one more dialogue option, but I don't want to have to keep scrolling through the text. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Well, what do you think? Honestly, that is a very, 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 like, good philosophical, like, quote in, like, a good question in the fact that it's like, would you rather be, like, dead without, like, realizing it in an instant? Or would you rather it slowly fade away and slowly, like, kill you, I guess you could say, like, almost like suffocating sort of thing. It's like, but you would be with anyone that you loved longer. Like, it's kind of a hard thing to say, like, when you look at it like that, in that philosophical way. So, to be honest, I'd rather have the former. And that is a very good point, too. Like, if you think about it hard, would you really want to suffer? Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks! Yes, it's right here. A photo of some people. Hi, mister. You look pretty nice. What? I take that back. I didn't say anything.
Well, stop staring at me then!
I was just looking at your book.
Yes, you are in a library. There's books in the library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs.
He just glared at me. I don't think we should bother him, Luke. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author then? No? Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months and I've never seen him. Not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. I could understand that. Books are neatly placed on the shelf. A computer. It's currently off. Pile of books. The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so, but he's focusing been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh? They say this city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah. I guess that's why the library is always so packed. And this is a slow day, mind you. Okay. Did you have anything else to say? I mean, I don't think many people have ever seen him in person, or know what he even looks like. Everyone's heard of him through second-hand accounts, though. Oh, but he did reply to my letter that one time. I got it framed immediately. Nice. Nice. Hopefully one day he'll show up. Good for you for that enthusiasm. Reshelving in progress. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Yup. Still scared of ladders. I know this one person. He really hates ladders. Maybe you should go talk to him. Then again, he hates them so much that he, like, kinda just has to be so literal on what ladders what, so maybe he doesn't hate ladders. I don't know. Some sort of plaque. Nothing. Some sort of plaque. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. Here we go. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Chapter 5, A Survey of Phosphors Found in the Natural World. Blue phosphor location. The Barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the Barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphorus shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor, location the Glen. Out of the three common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest of energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground covering, I know I said that wrong, but whatever, ground covering moss in the Glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the Glen still have enough to get by. Which, when you look at it from in one sense, it makes you think of how, like, IRL, Um, how, you know how rainforests get, like, pretty much how people tear down trees and stuff, and it's like, the more we tear down trees, the less of a reliable source of lumber we have around the world. And if we keep doing that, then yeah, that's not good for us in the long run. So yeah.
Red phosphor. The location. The refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor, abundant in the city's water channels, can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat, is that how you say that, caveat? Is that the phosphor in this, I still feel like I said that wrong, in this supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently, aka the lamplighter. A computer, it's currently off. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums. You'll see them if you look around. Yeah, I see those. We just read one. Kinda different from his earlier works, though. I'm used to reading his travelogues and novels, mostly. Hey, look! It's Cuphead. Yeah. So, what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. There's a couple of his books in this room that aren't occupied yet. Hurry before someone takes them. What do you have to say that's next? Oh, and picture books, those too. I like pictures. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written but not yet published. One cannot help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. I haven't seen any superheroes in this world. Saw a lot of robots, though. Well, I guess robots are more plausible than superpowers. True. And oh, I can, okay. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh? Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. I just like looking at pictures. Same. Okay. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World. Phosphor shrimp, also known as seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the oceans surrounding the barrens. Common firefly. Common. A
A nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured in mass and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. Not as long. This dry erase board is made of metal. Green marker. Blue marker. Red marker. A marker drawing of a clover. A marker eraser. Looks like a list of book titles written here. Okay, we're almost done in here. The author is so cool! I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow! You know, I've tried looking for the flying machine with my binoculars for ages. Never saw such a thing, though. A photo of some plants. Okay. What are you doing to that book? Like, no, seriously, what are you doing? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. How come? 'Cause otherwise they'll think I copied him. Ugh. Because frickin' if someone does it first, if someone else does it, someone has to say, "You copied that person. You copied him. You can't do it. Only they can do it because they did it first." I frickin' remember that time at YouTube. Him? The author! I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just gonna write about the same thing and then everyone will love it. And nobody's gonna remember the books that came out before his. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent, but it just hurts. You know? Yeah, I know. It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. Just thinking, and not about me. Did you know OneShot came before a certain other tale? I'll just leave it at that. People call me a cat all the time, even though I'm a person and cats are pets. And mousers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. Then I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Well, I think I changed at least half a book's worth of content. Even then, it's still too similar. Looks like I'll just have to accept my fate. Well, I guess being called a cat isn't all that bad. As long as people don't assume you eat mice. It's a little plant. It's a little itty bitty baby plant. Little baby plant, yodo baby. Okay, a coffee machine. It's almost empty. Coffee cups. Coffee's for grown-ups. I just realized, was that supposed to rhyme? What you doing, dude? I'm on my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake! I need to find out how this book ends! Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers! Excuse me? Oh, you're the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody! Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. She is not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls. For several days. Yikes! Can you go get her in person then? Leaving this post is not in my programming. Then can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Gotcha! Thanks! La-di-da-di-da-da-da-da-da. Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Please don't. She is not picking up. No! Duh. I figured. Nico's saying it nicely. It's like, no freaking duh, you just called her. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. Even in an emergency? My programming is not flexible. What if the frickin' library was burning to the ground? What happens if then you won't have anything to go with your programming because you'd freaking die, probably, because you'd be exploding from not having anything to do with your programming anymore. I have not been tamed. Unauthorized entry, library card. I know. I freaking knew. And that is why you go to the library first. And not anywhere else, but nobody, or usually, since this is located in the corner of this area, while there's arrows pointing, going up, it's like, oh, let me go up. It's locked from the inside. Yeah, then you avoid the library, and then pretty much you have to backtrack like twice or whatever, so I saved everyone some time. Let's go into this dark alley that looks kinda creepy. It's a trash bin! We know. Trash bin. Luke, did you see what happened? Yeah. My vision went blank for a second, and then I saw something? Like a really short dream. I wonder what that was about. Gross! Boom, 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 boom. It's strangely warm in this room.
Oh, a cat. Are you lost?
Me?
Do you wish to join us?
Join your cats?
Yes.
But I'm not a cat. I don't walk on four legs like they do.
You have cat eyes.
My eyes are normal people eyes. Well, normal back home.
Your hat is shaped like a cat.
But I'm just a person.
You are still welcome here. I protect lost people as well.
Thanks, but I'm not lost though. I've got Luke to guide me.
I see.
It's warm here.
Yeah. This was my original purpose.
Watching cats?
Warmth.
Oh, it's a nice purpose. Yawn. Oh.
Oh, you look tired. Do you wish to rest?
I can't sleep now. Luke and I got stuff to do.
I see.
So where did you find all your cats?
They found me on their own. So I stay here now.
Ah. Well, it's good that you're not alone at least. I met some robots in the other area stationed all by themselves. I felt kinda bad.
With robots, it is all right. We are not like people. We are typically unable to feel loneliness.
Right. Well, you talk less like a robot than most other robots I've met.
Maybe. Not many people frequent this part of the alley, but there are a few. One of them even lives here.
I see.
You have been here for a while. Are you sure you do not wish to stay?
I'm good. Thanks for offering, though.
Okay.
Are you tamed? It's a faded flyer. Another faded flyer. A curious marking on the wall. It looks like a ram?
I see you have the club uniform. You may come in.
Secret! It's a secret. Yeah. Ow!
Careful. If you touch SRAM, you're in for a shock. A static shock.
Superhero static shock. Whoop whoop. Don't bite me. Ow! An electric kettle. Looks like it's boiling water.
Oh, right. It's almost lunchtime. Would you like to stay for a nice cup of ramen?
I'll pass.
Come to think of it, we're probably out of ramen.
Hey! 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 Hey, why aren't you bawing? You got ba on you. This ram doesn't react to me at all, or the bells. Instead, the word ba is written on its wool.
That one isn't a ram. That one is read only.
I see. It's good to see you too. The Secret Ram Club.
So, we meet again.
Hello. Wait, aren't you from the village?
Yes, but the Rams are ever present. In the village, in the city, even in your heart.
Okay.
If Rams wore shoes, they would have flip-flops.
I don't get it.
I used to host the official Ram Club wiki site, but we kept having page faults due to Rams getting out of the server room.
What?
404 Ram not found.
I have no idea what any of that meant.
I guess that's it for my jokes. It cannot be helped. They were quite bad.
I got that one. Oh. Ding, ding, ding. Let us go. Let us go. You're blocking that part of the doorway. Oh, that was fun. I went into that door and all I got was this lousy t-shirt and puns. Let's see, is it here? Maybe not. Oh! Up. It's a big crack in the wall! I see a bunch of mice huddled together. Oh, but they scurried off. I hope they didn't think I was gonna eat them. Okay. Well, I think everyone probably knows who this who lives here. A framed photo of someone. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." There's some big plastic discs in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something. Wait, Luke, are we really gonna take these with us? Isn't that stealing? They also look pretty heavy. Alright. Hey, they're actually pretty light. Empty coffee cups. There's an empty coffee cup on the chair. A bed. The blanket has quite a few patches. A rusty metal garbage can. There's some broken glass in here. Some empty glass jars. It's a big book. The title says Understanding Robots. A jar full of red glowing fluid. Big books. Ah, these are dictionaries. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. It's empty now. It's a big book. The title says Understanding Robots. A bag full of trash. Gross! Oh, right, we already read something like that. Please do not approach. Poor robot. Whoa! Luke, did you see that fox just now? It just ran behind the tree. I'm sorry if you were looking for me, but I cannot talk to you. Not now. But can you promise me something? Huh? If you can find a way to return, please do. What do you mean by that? No reply. There's no one here. Mysterious. Alrighty. Hi, Mr. Lamplighter. How are you doing with that job of yours? It's a street lamp! This one seems taller than the others. And now you know why he has that thing on his back. Hey, you looking for something? Yeah, I need to go find the library card now. Any idea where I can get one? From the library? I tried that already! The person in charge wasn't here. There. Maybe check out the factory? You just take the stairs at the end of the street and make a turn. There's a lot of scientists there. Scientists read books, right? They might help you. Hey! Isn't that... Oh my goodness gracious, did the Messiah, literally God themselves, just break into my house? Oh, that was your... You heard me? It keeps happening! Sorry about breaking into your house. We didn't actually break anything, but... Luke said I should take these plastic discs for some reason? Should we put them back? It's okay. Keep them. I wouldn't have been able to fix that machine anyway. Thanks for taking them off my hands, I guess. The lenses, that is. The scientists wanted me to use them to fix the camera in the photo booth, but... You can imagine how that went. I'm just glad I didn't break anything. A street lamp! Yeah. Hey, can you read this? Good luck. Hey kid, want some soup dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts. I'll pass. No. This smells kinda nice. What is it? Bread and fish! I toasted the bread myself. I see. Are you here for the photos? No? Alrighty then. I'll just, stand here. Nope. Okay. I remember brute forcing it, and remember brute forcing the puzzle a while back because I didn't realize how I was supposed to know it, but then realized how I was supposed to do it later. So you can brute force that, but I'm not going to do that on camera. If I got it the first time, it would have been something, but that would have been me remembering the frickin' puzzle forever ago. This stand smells a bit like burnt sugar. Yep, still getting the hang of making these fried candy skewers. They don't taste too bad though. You want one? It's okay, thank you. Hey! Ready for me to blow your mind? No. Oh, but... Actually, I do want to hear about it. Curiosity killed the cat, eh? I'm not a cat. Okay, so... I've invented a medicine to prepare everyone for the upcoming water shortage. All you gotta do is dissolve one of these little pills in water. And then you drink the water. And then you never need to drink water again. What? It also makes plants grow faster. How does it work? Here, why don't you take a free sample? Oh, thanks. Don't thank me, go spread the word. Okay, so I need, like, it used to hold water, so might need to figure out if I can actually do that still or not, because I know y'all probably know how I'm supposed to solve that now. Can I just say how peaceful this place is? It looks like I can unlock this door. Okay, so in case anyone wonders where this is, so I don't actually show it off, that's heading back to the library, but, yeah, we don't want to go to the library yet because we don't have a form of ID yet. But yeah, it's freaking really peaceful in there. Because it's like, has nice soft music and it's pretty silent too. Like, not too loud. This is another one of those songs that sound like something that would be in Yume Nikki. A bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. The luminous index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now, for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance the city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. It may help you to go one color at a time. Management. Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also robots. It can also help to write down previous attempts. Management. It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. Yeah, we already read that. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. Alrighty, so my least favorite puzzle. Like, pretty much in any game, I should say, because I suck at these puzzles, usually. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. The huh? You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. How do I solve this? That is part of the test. Bummer. 3 lights correct. Okay, so 3 of them were correct, so let's... Three lights correct. Now I don't even know. That would mean, let's see. 2 lights correct. Okay, let's... This one. Three lights correct. I'm hoping... 5 lights. Correct. Whew. Okay, so I'm not as bad as I think I am. The security system has been temporarily deactivated. Would you like to reset it? No, I don't think I want to go through that again. Because I got freaking lucky with that 3 lights correct crap. Monitoring, monitoring. Monitoring, monitoring. Ugh, those squares particles just took out 2 of my robots in the glen. I might have to put off the water analysis project for now. The Baron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point. I'm picking up some more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings, not good at all. I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his work. None of us have been sleeping very well in light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last weekend. She fell asleep. She's still asleep. Almost empty. Bookshelf. I can barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? Man. Dude. These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. but not before taking away one of the robot's arms or legs. Or head. Okay. I cannot stop spinning. Weep, weep, weep. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. A robot. This one isn't active. This is so tedious. I miss the good old days before robot repairing robots broke down. Now all the robots have to be assembled by actual people. But aren't you a robot? No. I mean, do I sound like a robot to you with all this typewriting sound effect going on and not a bleep, a bloop 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 noise? Not really. But your head is a TV? What does that have to do with anything? Are you stereotyping? Never mind. Okay, we're almost done. I just have to talk to Mr. Panicky over here and his... Please do not approach. My robot! What happened? I don't know, I left for a minute and... What am I gonna do? Mr. Panicky. Hello? Oh, shoot! If I had known you would be here so soon, I would have turned that darn lock off. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. Luke helped me solve it. Did they now? So, can I help you with anything? Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card? A library card? You'll have to ask the library for that. I tried. I needed to see the head librarian, but I can't get to her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who gives out the library cards. Really? That sounds like George all right. I'm sorry you caught her on a bad day. Aww. Wait, I know! I can just give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks! There, you're all set, I think. Wait, shoot! I forgot, the front desk library bots have facial recognition, and my photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Haha, haha. Who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. So, you've been walking all around the world, huh? Yep. My pilgrimage, or Nico's pilgrimage, is getting closer and closer to the end. Jeez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes? Kinda. But I don't mind. It's actually really pretty. I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh, you know, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I have actually seen. Oh? Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs. Right. I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was 'cause the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually, these days. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult? I mean, he outright built a machine that could fly! Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, that's... I asked him about working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots. Or, more specifically, coding them. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... It's been a while since we last talked. He must be really busy with his books now, yeah? Don't overwork yourself, okay? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliché, but true. Something is poking out from the shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. You never know when you need to glitter things up, right? Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of those. Thank you. It's a shelf full of little machine parts and tools I don't recognize. Bookshelf. We got a lot of items. Oh? That's... How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked... kinda like you, actually. I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh! But turns out, you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked. Even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. And now, she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry about rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will! Just for that backstory. If y'all want to know, if you walk out of the room without actually showing the amber, Nico will speak up and say, doesn't she look familiar? So, just in case you wanted to, like, I just skipped like a little text box, like one sentence text box from Nico saying that, but either way, whenever I first played it, I knew she looked familiar, and I presented the amber to to Kip. So... Okay, let's see.
Are you here for your photos?
Actually, yeah! I need to take a picture for some reasons.
Well, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that the photo center is right behind me.
The bad news is that it doesn't work, right?
You're catching on quick. After operations ended in the Barrens, this place got shut down. All of the engineers lost their jobs and became street vendors.
Maybe Luke and I can figure it out from them.
That's good. It would certainly help out people with expired IDs. Like me.
I did not mean to press the button to talk to you again, sorry. Okay, so... Is there anything you remember about how the camera worked?
Let me see. When arranging the lenses, make sure that the thin lens is positioned between the two curved ones.
Okay. I think that means... the thin one goes here. Maybe it's, this one, and this one. Oops. Nope. Try that, that, and that. How about this? Yeah, okay. Hey! Luke and I fixed the camera!
Oh, sweet!
Cheese? Ouch! My eyes! It's a photo of me! Are my eyes always this big? Not a cat. Cheese? Ouch. It's another photo of me. Good thinking, Luke. It's a good idea to have a backup. A backup! Jeez. Ow, ow, ow. 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 Me. Ow. It's another photo of me. 3 is enough, right? 3rd time's the charm? Cheese. Another photo of me. This is kind of fun. Except for my eyes. This is kind of fun. Let's break the machine again. Cheese. My eyes. I'm gonna make Nico blind before this is over. It's a photo of me. This one turned out pretty good. Looking good. I like how the second one is just starting to get screwed up. Oh no! I blinked in this one. Nico blinked in this one. Hey. I can't use this one, Luke. My eyes are closed in it. Look at that messed up too. Jeez. We gotta keep doing this, Nico, to build a tolerance with bright flashing lights. That's actually not a good thing to try to build tolerance for. It's another photo of me! Nice. Nice. Breaking the machine, we're breaking the machine, breaking the machine. Breaking Nico's eyes while breaking the machine. All of these are turning out pretty good except for that one I blinked in. Very photogenic. Cheese? Ah! How many of these do we need, Luke? As many as I want. I want to make a... I want to send these out as invitations. Can't have too much of a good thing, can we? Cheese? Ouch. And the camera is out of film now. The ultimate photo. But now it makes me not want to use that photo because it's the ultimate photo. Like, that means if I use it, it'll be attached to this, and then I can't put it in like a frame or something. Well, fine. Back of the photo is covered in glue and glitter. Sticky. Kip Silverpoint PhD. The card has my face on it now. Sticky. Nico's own photo is glued on. Luke and I fixed the camera. Aw, sweet! But we used all the film that's in the camera. Aw, crap! Oh, crap! Shortcut, shortcut. We taking a shortcut. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I've probably been recording for a while. So, I will say I want to make a quick comment and say I do wish if anyone has seen a certain big YouTuber play this, they played up until the end and then didn't play anymore, even though there was a new path opened, you could say. And it's kind of disappointing that they never got back to playing the game. Really, really sucks, but what can you do? What can you do? Oh, right. Here's my ID. Yep, definitely my ID, not somebody else's. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match. Successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip. Maybe I should have changed the name. If you have an inquiry, please approach from the front. I'm good, thanks. Okay. Looks like an old phone. Probably the phone that I called to, or the robot called to. It's full. A small tree. So, someone's here to see the brilliant George, eh? Caught wind of my genius and couldn't help but come see for yourself, eh? Don't answer! Of course you are! What else could you possibly want? Actually, I need your help. Can you tell me what I need to do? I think I'm supposed to go to the tower. But of course I can help. For I, the brilliant and intelligent head librarian George, beholder of all knowledge, believe you're supposed to go to the tower. That's what I said. But how exactly? Through the tower entrance room. Alas, going beyond that small entrance room requires ancient forbidden knowledge that eludes even George. But fear not! If that knowledge happens to be recorded in some cryptic tome, in a long-dead language, then know that I, George, am fluent in several dead languages. I see. Well, can you read this dead language? Oh! I do have this book, though. I think it's written in some sort of words I don't recognize. Aha! An ancient book! Written by no less than the most ancient... Wait a minute. This isn't ancient at all! But it's written in a dead language nevertheless. It's time for me to unleash my brilliance! For George, me, possessor of at least one PhD, shall translate this. This will take some time, however. I see. Excuse me. Oh, what's this? You are sleepy? A little. Fear not, because I have read a book on hospitality before, and thus have prepared for this exact situation. Guest rooms in the attic down the hall. Yes, even someone as great as I must put the proper thought and care into a task like this. Oh, excuse me, again. Go take a nap, small child. Take a nap and appreciate my hospitality. Guest rooms in the attic down the hall, in case you forgot. Yeah, I'll explain that later. These boxes are full of loose papers and notebooks. Oh, I see you are curious about my job. My very important job. You see, the author has entrusted me with his all his ideas. Whatever. That's right. The author sends his manuscripts directly to me. I am in charge of publishing all of his books that everyone loves. Wow. Although he hasn't been sending me anything as of late. I wonder. Perhaps he decided that since I work so hard, I deserve a break. As brilliant as I am, I still can't keep up with him. Even after he stopped sending me things, I still can't catch up. Of course, I have published book after book after book, but the box of manuscripts just seems to be growing on its own. I simply must finish all the manuscripts in that box by the end of the week. There are literally people lining up to read his works, you know. They all have me to thank, of course. Oh, what does he write about? What doesn't he write about? He cranks out those scripts at the speed of light, which is 299,792,458 meters per second, by the way. I guess brilliant minds gotta stick together, eh? There's a black clover on the cover of this book. Hey, and this other book has a clover on its spine. And the rest of these books, too. Are they all about clovers? A black cover is the mark of the author. Oh? Since he never entrusted me or anyone else with his name, we identify his works by that mark. So, he wrote all of these books? I told you he was a genius. And by extension, me. Thanks to my superb organizational skills, I have kept a copy of every single one of the author's books in the archival room. Feel free to peruse the vast sea of knowledge that I helped contribute. Okay. Even the painting his books. Looks like a printer. Looks like a scanner. The computer screen says something about updated databases. A small bed. I guess she lives here. I would have thought she would have said something like, I said the attic bed, not my bed. The fridge is full of bottled water and takeout boxes. A book is poking out from the shelf. It's 4 in the morning and my icy is still frozen. That should tell you something. Another fruitful visit to the great prophet today. She seemed high in spirits. She told me that she saw another glimpse of the Messiah's arrival, more vivid than ever before. The Messiah will wake up in a dark house. She said the vision included lights from a window and the sound of footsteps on wood floor. Regrettably, she is unsure of the house's location. Rakis was also present at the meeting. I ended up visiting his house later and we swapped notes. He has been very vigilant on recording the prophet's day-to-day musings, and his writing has been significantly more legible lately. His children were endearing as ever. The older child, Calamus, has expressed an interest in reading. I offered to teach him as I did his father. Those children are more important than you think. They seemed important already, though. Ah, this looks like a sketchbook of some sort. 9/10/45/22. Wednesday. Another still life of some objects on my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. 9/10/45/23. Thursday. Various sketches. Practice. Hey! I think this book is actually about clovers. Although its pigmentation is primarily black, the leaves display incredible iridescence. That's how I say that, right? When exposed to sunlight. These curious plants are most resilient and can even thrive in the metallic sand and harsh climate of the barrens. In the glen, it can also grow directly on top of the moss layer without competing with the moss for resources. Radiocarbon dating of fossils suggests that these plants may be the first life forms to colonize our world. Blue, green, and red. A book is poking out. Prophet bot. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. On the right is an updated sketch of some of the modifications of the external design. More importantly, we used a radically different architecture for the microprocessor due to limited resources this time, but it still should be capable of delivering the late prophet's message. The team suggested that taming was a lost cause. Poor Prophet Bot. Blue phosphor, rounder look. Redesigned internal audio receptor. Compatible with longer clothing. Wireless signal amplifier. A book on the ground. But she deeply believed in the multiverse theory. Regarding alternate versions, she likened the probability to the rolling of dice. Recently I found that theory easier and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nevertheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it only felt right to honor her this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? We encountered number 1, and that is why I said I would explain it in a little bit, because I knew there was a book back here about it. But pretty much George has one of 6 different dice faces, and each face has a different personality with them. With her. With M, I was trying to say. But, yeah, as you can tell, dice face number 1, pretty friendly, but kinda into themselves, I guess you could say. But honestly, I will take that over some of the other faces that you can meet along in a different playthrough. Like, some of them can be either depressing or mean-spirited, I guess you could say, or rude. But I will say, if anyone wants to know, my favorite dice face, or my favorite die face of George is definitely number 6. And I'm a bookworm. Well, there's a bed here, so y'all know what that probably means. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Go ahead, Nico. Go ahead. And so, with that, another section of the game has ended. And, with that also, another video is coming to a close. So, I hope you all enjoyed, and we're getting close to the end of the game. Hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.